Good morning, Stampers. This is super awesome Stamper Shirley Merker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the USA in Wisconsin. I am jumping on a minute early because I got a lot of housekeeping things to go over with you. First up, welcome to our December Share Fair. We are sharing a ton of packaging possibilities during our Share Fair today. So I hope you enjoy our presentations. The UK and Australian demonstrators have already presented, so if you've missed those demonstrations, go back and review in the videos tab. You find that under media. In addition, we create photo albums for each event, so the photos for all the projects with the links to the videos will be in that media tab in the album section as well. All right, we have a super special tutorial for you today. So in keeping with the holiday spirit, we decided to gift you a tutorial. You'll need to do a few things though in order to get that tutorial and get on our nice list. So you'll need to email your demonstrator and let them know what you liked about today's presentation. Which packaging option did you like? Did you think you might use for your holiday gift giving? Something that you liked about the August to December catalog, and maybe if you're excited about the upcoming celebration. So just let them know a few things when you email them. Number one, you want that tutorial. And number two, just let them know how excited you are about Stampin' Up! Products, basically in general. The other way is you can place an order. So everybody got a show special badge. You place your qualifying order, and you will get the tutorial emailed to you. In addition, you will get the snail-mailed version that the demonstrator created for the tutorial. So, super excited. We're going to keep the designs for the tutorial under wraps. So you're going to want to contact your demonstrator to get a copy of that tutorial. All right, I am going to flip my camera around and check my live feed and get my video presentation started. So close your eyes if you get dizzy, because it's just me doing the flipping. All right, here we go. Okay, here is my packaging possibility, and I'm going to strap you into my camera phone stand and pull my lights in a little closer and check my live feed. So I used the Mosaic Gusseted bags. They're in the holiday catalog. And while you're looking at my bag, which doesn't have any treat inside, I know, tragedy, I don't have any prepackaged snacks here. I've scarfed up all my nuts and fruits that I had on hand for in-person events. I guess I have some Kit Kats. Kit Kats would have went in here, but that's not very holiday-ish, although my design is not holiday themed anyway. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Angie. Oh, Elizabeth lost me. Elizabeth, hopefully you found me again. And it says I'm live, so I'm just going to roll with it. And, yep, see my hands. Okay. So these bags measure about 7.5 inches tall and what am I doing here? 4 inches wide. So what will fit inside would be a package of our gold glitter gems. And see, it's gusseted, so the sides expand. So you can put a lot more in there than you think. So let's just get started with the assembly part. Let's see. So we're going to get started with the stamping first. So I've already pre-cut my label. The Tasteful Labels dies is this where this shape came from. And this particular label has a, what do you want to call it? An indent, a scoring mark right on the inside to add a little detail. So there is a front and a back to this die. So you want that little detail facing up. Next, I'm going to show you the stamp set. So the butterfly and the small and large butterfly are attached, but you can certainly cut them apart like I did for this one when I just wanted to cut some small butterflies. To reattach it like I'm going to do in this video. Hi, Jackie. So I must be back on again. Okay, good. I'm just going to line up the place where I cut it. Just meet them up. Maybe hold it up to the light if you need to meet them up. And that way when you stamp those, they'll be perfectly lined to punch through your butterfly punch. And I'm using the Cajun Craze ink pad, and I need to grab my punch. And I don't have any scraps. Oh, you know what? I really like to use my scrap pile, so let me see here. Do I have one? Ooh, look at that. I don't have to use a fresh piece of cardstock. I can use a scrap. Okay, so there's that. And then the beauty of this punch is both of those line up, especially if you cut them apart and get them placed back right next to each other. They both punch out just like that. All right, and then I'm going to pull back in my tag here. We've got the thanks so much. And now that I have got everything on a disarray here, it just fits, excuse me, at an angle there. So good luck if I can get this at an angle on camera. Oh, yep, I think I can. And I wanted to have my label going vertical and not horizontal. So I thought a good way to get this saying on there was to stamp it at a horizontal. Oop, I almost got my finger in the ink pad. That's too soon in the day to get my fingers all inky. All right, next I've got this leftover piece of this plaid tidings in the cinnamon cider and the blackberry bliss. The other side is a good pattern for Valentine's or Christmas. And I just placed it over the bottom there. So grab your tape runner. And line it up with your verse. Line up the edge of the paper with your verse. And flip that over. And custom cut off. You could also process your label die with your pattern paper already adhered to it, and your label die will cut through that layer as well. All right, next up would be our cinnamon cider cardstock, and I have it running this way, and it measures 4 1/4 inches by 3 1/2 inches. So I cut an 8 1/2 by 11 in half and then cut it down into almost 3 equal pieces. And all you do is, you can get out your scoring tool, but you can also just use a bone folder and make a crease that way. All right, so we need a little, I don't know if you can see that or not, we need a little place to loop our ribbon. So the Label Me Fancy Punch has got this slot on it. So just insert it kind of blindly and press down. And there, my slot is kind of at an angle, but I'm totally okay with that. All right, next we've got our gold hoop. And I'm going to adhere that down with a glue dot. Actually, I'm going to adhere it down with 2 glue dots if the glue dot will come up with, there we go. That way it won't twist on me. And then it's going to be looped through the ribbon as well. And the ribbon I just leave on my roll and cut it off from the roll. So you see I kind of twisted the gold thread with the embroidered ribbon to get it through there. And then I just did a simple knot. Where's the end of the gold thread? There we go. Simple knot on camera is not always that simple. All right, and then you just cut it off so the tails are about the same size. Now, since this is a 3D item, we can go ahead and pop up our label on our tag topper. And then find those butterflies that flew away from you. Where's the small one? The small one I adhered with the glue dot over where I have the glue holding the gold hoop in place. And then on the bag, I also did a butterfly. So they kind of look like they're flying one into the other. And then the last little detail would be our gold gilded gems. They're just called gilded gems. They're actually kind of brassy gold looking, metallic looking. I used a large one on the large butterfly and a small one on the small butterfly. So that is my packaging possibility. So our theme is any kind of theme. We just had to use one of our ready-made packaging options. So I chose a butterfly because butterflies are always a popular theme. And here is my original butterfly, and then there are 4 different butterflies in that set. Yep, 4 different. So I used a different one for the one I just assembled with you. All right, I think that's it. I'll be back a few times throughout the day to check in with everybody. I hope you enjoyed our presentations. Before I go, I am going to quickly show you, and this is unusual, we normally don't show our catalog pages during our presentations, but I wanted to point out that all of the packaging possibilities that we are sharing during the Share Fair are on page 152 of the annual catalog, or for easy reference, in the back of the August to December catalog, they're on page 179. So there's 5 options right there as well. So we'll all be using these options today. Some of them will have 2 designs, or 2 people pick them for their demonstration. So we hope you enjoy the day. And check in with your demonstrator to redeem the show special. And last, we do have oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. Oh, the end of the year closeout starts on Tuesday, December 8th. So you want to follow up with your demonstrator for details on that promotion as well. All right, bye Stampers. Terry is up next, and she is doing the mini pizza boxes, if I'm remembering correctly. All right, have a good day. Bye.